Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Friends Podcast, man. Thank you for coming back and listening. And if it's your first time, thank you for coming through
Absolutely.
and listening to what we got to say today, man. So let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Matt, and I'm here with my co-host.
My name is Rod. Thanks you guys for coming back in and tuning in.
Yeah, most definitely. We everywhere, man. We, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, man. Pretty much everywhere you can stream them podcasts. So we usually have solo podcasts where we got our own content, but today we got a special guest in the building. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Dime on the beat. Music producer, bad bitch. If you ain't got no bad bitch making your beat, shut the fuck up.
Most definitely. So we definitely appreciate you for coming through today. So I guess let's kind of start with like how we always start. So I guess how was everybody week? I guess you can go first, right?
My week has been pretty good. Just working as usual, just trying to handle the business of the pod. Handling new things coming out in the future. And we got some stuff under the wrap, so just working on that as well.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Now, how about you, Dime? What was going on with your last 7 days?
Same old shit. Still working, just working every day. My days be the same pretty much until I get a million or a Grammy or a plaque.
Right.
I hear
So,
that.
I just been in the studio every day, working on new shit, trying to build with people and, taking my sessions and creating new shit, really.
Okay, so you be making beats like every day, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely. It be times where I miss a day, I get busy, or don't be feeling it that day and make some beats. Sometimes they be ass, but pretty much every day I try to cook up.
Now, how about I know I done seen so many people like making beats on YouTube and stuff like that. Like, do you like make one first, just like a trash beat, just to get it out the way, just so you can get the good shit, or like how does like your process with you making your beats?
I say it just depend on how I'm feeling. Like if I have a idea, if I wake up and have an idea, it be so many times where I wake up and have just an idea or a melody, and I go in either the studio or just like my little studio room at the crib and just cook up whatever it's on my mind, or I have to force some shit out and I will make a little warm up beat, just to get that bitch out the way, and just to get it started. I might not save it, or I might save it and come back to it, cause it be them times where you can't make everything first time. Say that bitch, go back to it. That bitch sound fire, add some fire shit. Then continue cooking up till you can't cook up no more, until you're not inspired no more, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, usually in the morning, that's when I'm trying to get shit started. When it's fresh, when I got some motivation, new day.
So tell us a little bit how you got started with making beats and producing.
So I would say I think it was 2018 is really when I started posting on Instagram. Like my beats was August of 2018. But before that, I was working at a call center, and I think it was the beginning of the pandemic. And I would say I was just looking for different shit. I knew the 9 to 5 shit wasn't me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Going in that bitch in a certain time of the day, people telling you what to do when you want to go out and do some shit, that shit was not me. So
And the coworkers be, sometimes coworkers be trash.
Yeah, coworkers trash. Fucking boss is trash as fuck. I wasn't fucking with that shit. So I really feel like I just started finding shit, trying to find what my niche is, trying to find, what I'm inspired by, what my passion is. And you know how some people be into this shit, when they was a kid. Well, I started doing music when I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
You feel me? I wasn't that person. I will say though, when I was in middle school, I was writing raps and stuff like that. Not gonna lie to you. So you feel me? I ain't gonna say I was always out of touch. You feel me? All the way. But really, in 2018, I would say I met with my mom had a friend and her son did beats. His name XL Beat. Shout out to him. he had invited me like to his studio and shit. He had a studio like out somewhere, I forgot, but it was nice as fuck when I went in that bitch. The vibe was all nice. It was black and white. The setup was all cool. And then, you know what I realized too, like, and it's weird, like when I listen to music, um, I always notice like the background sounds. That was always a thing for me, and I don't know why. And I used to sit here and think like, damn, do everybody else do this or is this just me?
So you kind of already had a knack for like, okay, well, I can put something together because I see all the elements of it.
Yeah. And then, and I was a nerd. I'm a nerd too. So I kind of all just put everything just two and two together for real. I want to say when I went in there, I just really got inspired by him and just seeing everything. And he played some of his beats that he made and shit like that. And I was like, damn, that shit fire. He had played me like this one Aaliyah sample he did. I'm like, damn, doing that with Aaliyah, nigga. Damn, I'm trying to do that. So and then I was thinking about it and I was doing my research and I was like, damn, well, there's not a lot of female producers. You know, Missy, that's probably the most known female producer. But like everybody else, I mean, it is female producers out there, but they not popping like the males, at least, like, you know.
I kind of want to get into that though, because I feel like there is a difference between a beat maker and a producer. So you feel like you're more of a producer than you are.
I produce music. I engineer. Um, I have been writing lately. My managers and my team have been working on structuring records with me because I've been working on pop records. So things are a little different in the pop world. So I've been trying to get into that whole bag of doing that because it's really a bag behind that shit. And once you get into that shit, I'm trying to reach international numbers. Like I ain't trying to be stuck on this rap shit. I'm not gonna lie. So you can't be no beat maker for real if you really want to have a hand in all this shit. So I'm trying to be all around with this shit. I'm just not no beat maker. No.
When you say pop, like tell us some kind of artist that you think of when you think of pop.
Pop the Kid Leroy.
Oh yeah.
Um, let me see.
Like Justin Bieber type shit. Like
Justin Bieber, you know.
Oh, okay, like that. Right.
Yeah, like pop records, like, you know, shit like that, or
Bruno Mars or something like that.
yeah, exactly, like, you know, like those. So and then like alternative pop shit like that too. I'm trying to dip into this hyper pop bag that's
oh
new.
yeah.
I don't know if y'all hip to it. It's like on TikTok, it's like the little mashup songs. They be kind of fast, and it's like I don't know how to explain it, but I'm trying to get into that bag too. That should be sweet to me though. But anyways, we all off topic. We were supposed to be talking about how I started this shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but let's kind of take it a little bit back though. So like, kind of talk about your upbringing, and then like, kind of how was your childhood and where you from?
I'm from Detroit, Finkel, 4-1 baby. Um, I was there till like middle school. I went to Warrendale, and then I went to. My mom moved us out the hood because she ain't fuck with the school system. She saw shit was getting bad in the city, so. And I was always a city girl. Like you can't when we moved to the burbs, like I was still going to the city. Like shit be different. Like I don't know. Like we had moved to like Ipsy. She tried to get me into the Ipsy school. And, you know, I done made it's some cool people at Ipsy, but I really don't be like I said. But went to school, did school in Ipsy, then I tried to go to another school in high school. She wasn't fucking with it, so I had to go to Skyline Ann Arbor. But I will say I'm grateful for that because the education was up there. I got a good education. The curricular, it was faster. But
Okay.
then like and I had my couple friends out there too, but pretty much grew up in the city more so. I always used to be just in a city like Puritan, 7 Mile, 6 Mile, Finkel, kind of
hmm
all over, but in the city. But
Did that kind of create like your network of like artists? Did you meet anybody when you were growing up?
Yes. So my friends, they had like, I feel like when we was younger, we didn't really know like the plugs that we had, but as we got older, like, it was certain people that they was plugged with, and when I started making beats, they kind of like connected through them, like, oh yeah, my best friend, whoop, whoop, she do this, she do that. So it's like I said, we was younger, and I wasn't really thinking about no beats when I was like in high school, but they definitely had plugs. I just didn't realize it when I got popping. We definitely put that shit together. I got a lot of shit coming out with people and in the works, and still working to get shit going and shit like that. So definitely.
Now you so Finkel and you so Detroit. Like, do you feel like you ever gonna leave, or you feel like this where you're here to stay, like for a long time?
You know what? I always told myself, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's something about Michigan. I always want to kind of stay here in a way. Like when I reached that level, like Cash Doll, she came. I peeped. She came and got a house like somewhere nice as hell on the east side. If you go far east, you need the water
Mm-hmm.
and all that shit over there. Like she got a big ass mansion over there. So I feel like when I reach that level, I am gonna want to get like some type of place, maybe like in that area. But then I'm gonna want a place like somewhere else, like Cali, because I love Cali. I feel like maybe I would move to LA and Detroit. Like that would be like two of my homes type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
California, beautiful. What you talking about? Like LA? You talking about the Bay?
So, you know what's sad? Last time I went to Cali, and I've been there a couple times. Last time I went to Cali, I did not go to the Bay, and I was kind of sad about it because I feel like the Bay and Detroit, we cousins,
Yeah,
like we
Oakland.
brothers, we sisters. Like I didn't get to go to the Bay, but like Hollywood, cool. When I went down there, I was engineering Eastside Egg Roll. Shout out to him. That's my dog, my baby.
Yeah.
Put your motherfucking people on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was engineering him. Met some good people down there. The vibes was good. Like everybody that I met loved me. I loved them. Good vibes all the way around. The people was cool. Um, Even the people in the studios was cool. Blink was the people in the studio. Did end up doing some music down there. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Now let's kind of talk about like, so who is Dime? Like, do you feel like you a more introverted person or like an extroverted person, like just in
Ooh,
general?
that's something that I battle with every day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am naturally an introvert. But my manager be on my ass when it comes to networking and just getting out there and building a brand, um, branding myself because I don't like going outside like that. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I hear
like
that.
going to bars and shit like that. I don't like going to strip clubs and shit like that. Like, I do that shit to support my friends because I got friends that rap and DJ and shit like that. So I do that shit to support my friends. And it'd be a good time. Don't get me wrong. It'd be a good time every time. But that shit, I don't want to be in a studio trying to make a hit.
Yeah,
Like I really want this shit for real. So it's just like, I look at it as I'm out here in a bar with y'all when I could be in the studio closer to making a hit. Like working on something to sharp up my skills. And I have to bring it back to reality. Like, okay, I still got a life. Even though this is my life, like I still gotta have self-care days. I still gotta take care of me and do that type of shit. But I'll be trying to do whatever I can to make myself better. That's where I'm at right now.
yeah, I hear that. That's a good mindset to have. Now, do you feel like, so with you being more introverted, do you feel like that's why you kind of was like, okay, let me go ahead and make the beats versus trying to be an artist and trying to be like out in the forefront, like, because artists got to be
Exactly.
extroverted kind
Yes, it's people that try to convince me every day to be a rapper, be a
of.
singer.
Hmm.
And I'm like, it sound good, but like, I don't want the shit to come with the shit. When you talk about the check, yes. Give me that. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be going out in front of people, my business on social media. Social media did ruin that shit too. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if it was back then, social media wasn't out, like maybe 2000, maybe during the 2000s or something like that, when social media wasn't what it was,
Yeah.
I would have considered being an artist more. But nah, like I'm scared of that shit. I'm scared of just the public in general, like. And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not one of them sensitive people. You know how people be on the internet and shit like that. So, I'll be kind of reckless with my shit. And I don't need that shit in the forefront. I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
So I try to stay low key. You feel me? I don't be caring about what other people care about. Like, so it's just like the people in the world just be they be too much. Like you said, I'd rather stay in the back, make my beats, write for people, get my money off the back end, the back way. I'm not gonna be uh with with Suge Knight say I ain't gonna be the producer in the
Yeah.
videos. All in the videos, you feel me? I might appear in some videos every now and then. But just to be like I want people to I want people to know me, but like I ain't trying to be no
I feel that. Yeah.
like celebrity. Like I can't go nowhere without nobody acting crazy. I ain't trying to be on that. I'm trying to be low key. You feel me? See people see me. Oh yeah, that's time. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
None of that extra shit. I ain't trying to be my business out there. I ain't trying to do it. I'm trying to make great music, timeless music.
Yeah, make great music,
Chill out.
get some wealth, and that's it. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, I
Exactly.
hear that. Now, so you kind of touched on social media like a little bit, and then like how it's done changed like so much over time. Like, do you feel like it's still important for building your brand at this time to be so active and be on there posting? Like, how do you feel about social media in this point?
See, and that's another thing that I struggle with too, because I had just told my manager the other day, like, man, I just want to take a break in the social media shit, because I don't know if y'all peep, but Instagram just started giving suggestions and shit. Like, they got a little suggestion thing. You go down on TL, you didn't see somebody else's page, and now you're not even following these niggas. Like, oh, suggesting you because you like, I don't want to see that shit. It's enough bullshit on the internet as it
Yeah.
is. These fucking relationship quotes every fucking day. That's all I fucking see.
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody caught up money relationship quotes, trying to be the it girl. To Shade Room, I had to unfollow the Shade Room like a month ago. Like, no, seriously, I started unfollowing all them niggas
uh,
because it's like, especially
It was getting to you.
when all that Kanye shit was going on, it was getting out of hand.
yeah.
And I love Kanye, so it ain't no like shade to Kanye or nothing like that. But it was just like to constantly see that shit, and it was like, what are we seeing these people drama for? Yes, Kanye posted this shit, and like, what are we really like? Shade Room is fucking horrible, if you ask me. All that shit, social media has changed like too much, and it's just like it's defining people, and it shouldn't be, especially in this generation. Like people are living their lives based off of social media, and it's really crazy. And I it does get to me sometimes because it's just like, damn, you unconsciously start to compare yourself, not you, because it is people that compare themselves. They're trying to, trying to be like other people. But once you be on that shit so much and you start to see how people live their lives and you start to look at your life, you start to question yourself like, damn, like, am I not doing enough? But you only whole time you like 21, 20, and there's niggas out here 21, 20 with a business, but they just posting shit. They not even posting like
Yeah.
the bad shit that go on. They just posting, you know, what's good and what's good right now and shit like that. And it's just
Mm-hmm.
social media has turned into a dark place for a lot of people.
No one want to see the bad. That's for sure.
Exactly. And I try not to let it get to that point. That's why I be trying to disconnect myself too. And I should post a lot more, especially I got so many beats that I don't post. Like when I post beats on my page, I be posting like 3, 4. Like I got a shitload of beats. I just don't to be on social media and to continue my day, like, and then I be busy too. Like it just don't be mixing. So I be trying to do the networking shit. I do want to be on social media more as far as promoting my brand. And I do need I'm coming along with that. But as far as all the other shit, it will fuck up somebody's life if they let it. I will say that.
For sure. But then kind of going off what you said, like, yes, it's 21-year-olds or whatever, like, that's popping, like, doing their thing. But it's also some 21-year-olds that's down bad. So it's like you can't
Exactly.
really judge just based off of a post that they posting the
Exactly.
good
But that's
shit.
what a lot of people do.
Hmm.
And it's sad. They live their life based off social media posts. Shit's sad. They brain is torn up and tangled up in that shit.
Yeah, for sure. So kind of like talk about your producer tag. So like it's Dime on the beat, and then so like
Mm-hmm.
did you what was your like process in like creating that?
I had a bunch of my friends in the studio, and um, they was just saying my name over and over again. And I told them beforehand, like, I just need y'all to say my tag. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna get out of this shit, but I need one.
Hmm.
And my friend Krista ended up saying "Dime on the beat," and I took it. But I will say I don't want just one tag because it's been other times where I use a different tag. I don't think I'll be that producer just one tag. Cause I didn't use egg roll on my shit. You ain't got no bad bitch making your beat. Shut the fuck up. I got
Hmm.
that tag. Um, I got like I'm making more too because I'm starting to make beats that's not so hard and so aggressive. So I gotta give me a softer tag too, something that I could put on a versatile beats. You feel me? Because what I got right now, I need to switch that up, especially for or just do the. I'm okay. I think I'm at a point too where for bigger records, I'm okay with taking my tag off
Yeah.
for bigger records. Now, depending on how big the record is, I would say. If it's like some international hit shit, like we talking like you go on YouTube and it got like 400 million views. I don't give a fuck about my tag being on that bitch. I just bragged to everybody. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, I did that song. Who gonna give a fuck? My bank account, that's the tag right there.
Hmm.
When they pay me, I ain't. People be caught up. Yeah, I want people to know me, but listen, it's the bigger picture here. I want a fucking hit, and if the person I send it to say take the motherfucking tag off, guess what the fuck I'ma do? I'ma take the motherfucking tag off as long as they motherfucking pay me.
He'll pay you and give you your credit, like put you in the description, like produced by.
Facts, of course, of course. I get my pub. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta have that. Now, so like, do you have like some favorite producer tags that you had, like that you heard from other people, like all time, like,
Hell yeah. Juicy J shit. What he
shut the fuck
say?
up.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. Let me see. Um, let me think. It's a couple
Maybach
cats that I
music.
fuck. Oh yes, and Maybach music. Yes, I love Maybach music. I fuck with London on the track shit.
Hmm.
Um, ATO Jacob got some good
Yeah, I
ones.
like his. Yeah, Southside.
Southside Metro got some good ones.
Hmm.
It's some good ones in the city too. It's some good ones in the city.
Hell of a.
Hell of a shit. His shit
Yeah, I like
hard.
meat shit.
Um,
Michigan meats.
yeah. I say the sweetest one, the most obnoxious one. 1-800 shit. 1-800 for you. That nigga shit loud as fuck. That shit sweet as fuck too. Let me see who else. It's a couple sweet tags on there.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Now, kind of talk about like your inspiration, just like with beats. So, like when you was first trying to even start, like, do you even talk about like what you was listening to, or like how you was even getting your inspiration for starting it?
Um, I grew up on a lot of old shit. Uh, my mom and my dad used to play a lot of good ass music. I'm not gonna lie, and like they would play like Michael Franks. I don't know who y'all know. He a white dude, white musician, fire as fuck. Shalimar. She used to play Erica Badu, Jill Scott, like a lot of old shit. My dad used to play like my dad used to play more like the old school blues people, old school jazz people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my first ever beat was a sample. It was a sample. Um, The first beat I ever made was a sample beat, and it was Shalimar. It looks like a night to remember. Um, so I would say a lot of old school shit because I listen to a lot of Detroit shit too, but I that's not all I listen to. And so I basically make the type of music I listen to. Shit, like um soul shit. I'm trying to get into that R&B. Like I said, I done hopped in a pop bag because I've been listening to Rihanna ever since she done came out. I love her
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Um, and just as far just like old school people, I feel like as far as inspiration, musically from artists.
Okay. Now you feel like you're gonna get into like maybe some rock samples one day and maybe like some I don't even like some polka shit, like I don't know, like some random ass shit. Like you feel like it
Rock, I say rock. I say rock.
yeah, okay.
I say rock. Shit, you never know.
Hmm.
Um, Polka.
Nah, you know, I'm just saying some
But
shit.
hey, I ain't gonna never say never.
It might be hard,
I
some
ain't gonna never
accordions
say.
or something like that. I don't know.
Look, no facts though.
You know?
It might be hard. So shit. Um, like I said, I'm trying to get into everything. I want my hand in every genre I can. Like except metal, I guess. I don't think I want to do no metal shit.
Yeah, that's a little hardcore.
Screaming and shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get more into like the live recording too. Make just having people come over, record live sounds, and just laying that shit out. Um, I'm trying to get into that because a lot of the bigger records they have live sounds in them, instruments and things like that.
Hmm.
You play any
So
instruments?
I'm learning how to play the piano, but
Self
I'm
taught?
not kind of YouTube, and then I got some people around me that's been helping me out too. Um, but I am not a fluid piano player, no. But I'm getting there.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, it come with time though. I feel like a lot of that stuff, like I feel like when you start as a kid, then it's
I'm
like,
about to say, then I'm learning late, so
yeah, yeah.
there's that.
But it's gonna come for sure. Now kind of talk. You kind of talked about like recording, like having people come through and recording. So like, talk about like what's your ideal studio environment for like when you're trying to make some fire shit. Like, you do you need the artist in there? Can you cook up by yourself, or like how does that process work for you?
Both. I can do both. So I feel like when it's the artist is there, you got the good vibes going, niggas drinking, smoking, you feel me? They tell them what you want, they tell me what they want, then and I appreciate when the artist, because there's a lot of, and I understand, I didn't used to understand niggas don't like to be around the producer when they make the beat. And
For real?
for the longest, yes, this is a new thing that I've heard.
Huh?
Like, you know how a lot of people look, a lot of people will be, yeah, I want to tell the producer how I want da da da, just like this. Okay, cool. But when you in the studio and I'm pressing this motherfucking space bar 1,000 times and the shit still playing over and over and over
Oh
and over,
yeah,
and I'm trying to get this shit right, niggas get annoyed.
yeah.
So the niggas that stick around for that shit and really like try to help me, cause I'm a producer and you niggas gotta tell me what they want at the end of the day so I can make it. I make the magic. You just gotta tell me what the fuck you want. So a nigga, sitting in the studio with me, trying, tell me what he want, while I'm cooking up the beat, long as he ain't annoying with the shit, cause niggas do get
Like,
annoying
now
with
put
that
it right
shit.
there. Put the
But
sound.
yeah, like all that, fam, I know what I'm doing. Like
Yeah.
um but like, yeah, when they cool on some cool shit, cause niggas do be getting coming in this bitch on goofy shit, and I be having to shake niggas. But when it's good vibes and niggas on business shit and cool with that shit and across the board, then that's good vibes. I'm cooking up some heat. I got a little Casamigos in the cup
Hmm.
or a little Douce in the cup going in. And then right after that, I like it to where the artist is so geeked about the beat. Let's record this shit right now, right now. I
Yeah.
like them vibes. And I'm like, hold on, nigga, the beat not done. Hold on. But I like that shit. It fuels my fire. Like, okay, I'm doing something right. So them type of vibes, I know I cook up some fire, make some magic. And there's been so many of them times in the studio where, it's some hits being put out. I'll tell you that. It's some hits. Cause them studio sessions definitely be it.
Now, kind of talk about what I was gonna ask you. Oh yeah, like how they gonna get mad when? Because when they record, like when artists record, they press the space bar too. Like they be re-recording the same bar over and over. So it's like they gotta
Yeah.
get you.
Oh
You gotta
yeah.
they gotta let you get your process out.
Oh yeah. Don't nobody be complaining when I'm punching them niggas in every motherfucking bar. I don't never complain on that shit. Even though that shit is annoying, that's my job and that's what I do. I get the process. I do. I understand the process. Niggas like to come up with fresh shit. But that can have its pros and cons to it too. Cause once a nigga start just coming in and punching shit in for so long, like nigga, are you trying to make a song or are you just trying to rap on a beat? Like,
Yeah.
are you trying to structure and make a hit? Are you trying to actually make good music? What are you coming in here for? You doing this shit for a hobby or like?
Mm-hmm.
So the punching in shit, ups and downs, it can be cool, but oh, shout out to all the one take Jakes though out there,
Oh
cause
yeah.
I love them niggas go straight through without the breath problem or nothing like that. But yeah, the punching in shit, you know, you punch rappers.
Yeah. That's how they
I
do.
ain't, yeah, that's how they do. I ain't knocking that shit.
So you talked a little bit about how you wrote and you rapped a little bit. You think you ever gonna
Mm-hmm.
put that out, or what do you be rapping about? Is it introspective? Or is it because you seem like you really
Um,
think like how
shit,
you
just
move?
yeah, no facts. Well, it depends on because okay, so I've recorded songs before, just playing around, just to see what I can do. Um, like if I'm writing, for myself or something like that, like I'm just writing about the shit that I be going through, these weak ass niggas, trying to get some paper every day, just the shit that I can relate to. I ain't the type to rap about nothing that I ain't been through. I ain't finna get on that bitch talking about selling bows and you feel me. I dealt with that shit, but I ain't never been no big ass drug dealer.
So it's not really like lyrical miracle. It's just what's going on in your day to
It's just
day,
what's going on. Like, I'm gonna try to say some slick shit sometimes, some little slick bars in that bitch.
like fabulous or something.
Yeah, but and then I don't like the girly rap either, like the pussy rap. I mean, I can
Pussy rap.
the pussy rap,
Yeah.
like I I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with that at all.
There's nothing wrong with it if that is what a female life is based off of, and that's what she wants to highlight in every rap, her pussy and how she can fuck niggas out of money and it's cool. But personally, that's not me. I'm not out here doing all that shit. So I feel like I guess it is for certain people, but that shit can be annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that shit can be annoying sometimes to keep hearing that shit. I don't want to turn on the fucking every time I turn on the radio. I want to hear pussy this, pussy that. I don't want to hear funny out and like I don't want to hear that shit every time. Like that, I can understand niggas. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit every time. Like,
So you was listening to WAP, like, man, what is this?
I liked WAP. I like WAP. I just couldn't. That's a song that I'm not finna repeatedly play. Like I like WAP when I go out to the club. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm drunk as hell. If it come on the radio in the car or some shit, and I'm drunk as hell, I turn up to that bitch. Is it in the daily rotation? No, cause I'm not finna feed my mind that shit every day.
Yeah.
I'm not finna. I'm not like in that. I'm not. It's just annoying. It's annoying, and like I said, I'm not knocking it. Do what they do, but for me, I ain't trying to hear that shit every day, all day.
So you work with R&B singers and stuff like that. I know you say you sing a little bit as
hmm
well.
I do sing a little bit. I'm one of those people that I will sing as a reference, like a reference track, like a demo, but I ain't putting out no singing track or nothing like that. You know what? Somebody brought up a good idea though. They said if you ever put out music, try to do it in the metaverse or something like that. So people only buy it in the metaverse. I said, damn. I said, that's actually fire. Cause it's like it's not no regular music shit. You gotta actually go in the metaverse, and then like how many people? I mean, it's a good amount of people that'll do that, but like I said, I ain't trying to be upfront like that. So that's a good little low key thing to do if I ever decided to put out a little track, singing or rap.
What is the
But
metaverse?
I think
Like,
cause I don't fully know that about that shit, but I think it's just like the digital, the NFTs and shit like that. Like,
oh, okay, got you.
cause I didn't see they got some crazy shit going on. It's to the point where you can make a little character in that bitch and go into rooms. And I didn't see no TikTok niggas.
They got concerts and
Yeah,
fashion
they was in a
shows.
comedy club roasting each other on that bitch. I said,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I said, let me get on Metaverse. This shit look fun as hell.
Yeah.
But
You know, low key, like Sims did all that shit first.
nah, facts. They already know. They ain't put some respect on Sims' name. Sims did that shit first. They just added Metaverse to that bitch. Shit. But no, I am trying to get into that Metaverse shit though, because I heard of some cheese in that shit for sure.
Get early on
For
it.
sure. Hell yeah.
So you got you some Ethereum, Bitcoin.
I have created the Ethereum wallet and the I got the little catchphrase shit like that. I done did all that, but I ain't went as far as like buying some actual NFT or anything like that, because I feel like I'm not that educated on it. And I want to buy some good shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want to just waste money on like another stock or something like that. You know, I want to buy some good shit that's gonna count. So I'm working on that.
It'd be a
I've
lot of
been
bullshit.
It'd be a lot of bullshit, and then shit be flopping. You know, like a lot of shit you hear the next day, oh, this is worth zero. See, I'll be hurt. All that money I fucking put
Yeah,
in that bitch flopped the next day or some shit crashed. Fuck no. So I need to educate myself on that shit more before I just start going investing in this shit.
right. Because everybody talking about OpenSea right now.
Yeah, and I downloaded that shit too. The little paintings and shit, digital art. I've been seeing that.
Yeah, it's the
I ain't.
marketplace.
Yeah, so
Shit, if you put your beat up for an NFT, like 101, like I feel like that's where the money is at for real. Just
yeah.
got to figure out how to just like monetize shit, cause there's money out here for everybody. Like,
Man, that's what I'm saying. It's so many ways to do shit. It's like, yeah.
yeah, for sure. So let's kind of talk a little bit about beats and stuff like that. So so do you use FL Studio, Ableton? How do you make your beats?
Logic.
So I started off on GarageBand and used GarageBand for like I would say about like 6 months, 8 months. Then I went to Logic. And then Logic is kind of the same thing as GarageBand, so I ain't had that much. It wasn't like a learning curve or nothing like that difference. It was like a little one, but I pretty much knew everything. Then I'm a nerd, so I figured shit out anyway. So went to Logic. I fucked with Logic for like a year. Then I went to FL because I kept seeing everybody was on FL, and you know. So when I went to FL, that's when I knew. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in this shit. I'm finna do this shit. Because going from Logic to FL, Logic is more, I feel like it's more advanced than FL. So when I went to FL, it was like a dumbed down version. I'm getting on this bitch making fires. First day I fucking put the shit on my computer. I'm like, damn. All right, bet. But
Yeah, because it got that grid on there too, so you can like snap it in. Like, okay, this 4 bar, this 4 bars. Like, pull stuff up easier.
exactly.
Like,
I fuck with FL. I definitely fuck with FL. I'm starting to be versatile on the DAWs though, because I can work on FL. I can work a little bit on Studio One. I know I can work on Logic. I probably just gotta have a little refresher crash course. But I want to learn how to work on Machine because there's a lot of niggas that's working on
oh
Machine.
yeah, yeah.
They fucking with the NPCs and shit. I think actually I want to say the realist, the DJ Brown, the producer. I think he fuck with Machine. I collab with him actually, He still we got some collabs somewhere in his computer, but I fucked with Machine before. Machine pretty cool. I just gotta learn that damn pad.
Yeah, the end of like 64 of them or something like that. Like it's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that's what's up. So FL Studio, where you at right now for the most part? Like, do you have any favorite like VSTs that you use? Like,
You know what? Nexus. That's been my bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I done had Nexus on my computer for a minute too. Like, um, cause I done been through what, two computers already. Um, uh, the last one I had got was I had bought it from somebody, little plug from Cali. Bought that bitch fully loaded
okay,
for the 9 ball. You feel
yeah,
me?
that's what's up.
Everything came on that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to worry about getting no programs or nothing like that. Everything was fully loaded. And Nexus was on that bitch for a minute. I was fucking with Expand for a minute. Purity. I fuck with Purity. I still fuck with Purity. Um, let me see. Them probably my top three. Omnisphere. I fuck with
Yeah,
Omnisphere.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's all some good ones. Now kind of talk about
mhm.
like when you start the beat. I think this is gonna be the last beat question, but when you start with beats, what you doing first? You doing like drums first? You doing melody first?
Usually the melody. Usually the melody. That is 90% what I'm starting from. I have had beats where I made the drums first though, because I had like a certain drum idea in my head and I wanted to lay that down first so I don't lose it. So I lay the drums down first in that instance, but usually I start with the melody because that just structures how I'm gonna do the drums.
Mm-hmm. You have to talk to the drum. The melody's supposed to talk to the drum. So like, yeah.
Exactly. Make it bounce, move. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So let's kind of talk a little bit more about Dime. So you kind of said you was like a little bit of a nerd. Like, what kind of stuff does Dime nerd out on? Like when you're not making beats, like what type of stuff is you into? Like in that aspect.
You know, listen, have I told anybody this? I don't know,
Uh
but
oh.
listen. I go on YouTube and watch gameplays. Like
Oh yeah.
I watch Corey Kenshin. Like I love Corey Kenshin. I don't know if y'all know who that is. Corey Kenshin is that nigga. That nigga funny and he's sweet. I want to meet him one day. I'm gonna make a beat for him, send it to his channel one day. But I like watching YouTube videos. I watch interviews. I watch podcasts. I watch a lot of podcast interviews on artists. Um, like I said, y'all know I don't like going out, so shit. I like reading books. I wish I was able to read as much as I could before I started doing music because I had bought a lot of books before I started doing music and I didn't finish them. But I do enjoy reading books.
Okay. You just be trying to learn some new shit for real.
Yes, that's what I'm into. I'm not gonna lie. I just love learning shit. Or if I'm not doing that, I'm watching some funny videos and some shit. I love laughing. I'm not learning, I'm laughing.
So like in the future, you gonna get you about to get up on YouTube. You gonna do some beat cookups. You gonna do like your own type of content. Like is that what's in the future for you?
Yes, I'm actually working on that now. I found a videographer, Rolling Film. Shout out to her. She real dope. We gonna start getting some vlogging footage. Cause it's been a lot of people asking me about my process. It's been a lot of females. It's been a good amount of females asking me too, like, how you make beats and how is it? And they be asking me to critique they shit. I be like, damn, I be still need my shit critique, nah. You feel me? I appreciate it though, but
Let's talk about that then. So like weed, like what you like blunts, what you like leaves,
backwoods.
backwoods, any
Yes.
specific flavor?
I like Swisher Leafs too though. I've been fucking with the Swisher Leafs. People be frowning on the Swisher Leafs because of the Swisher brand, but the
Nah, I
Leafs
don't know.
actually hit.
I don't know about that.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, don't hey, listen.
If
The
I ain't got no
Swisher Leafs
cash,
gonna hit.
if I ain't got no cash, I'm gonna get them. But you know, backwoods be damn near $8. Like,
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, and then you be spending $8 to get two good woods out the pack? Fuck no. Fuck
Oh yeah.
yeah.
no. Like hell no. I backwoods and I fuck with paper sometimes too,
Okay,
but I
not like
like
no
I
regular
like
blunts though.
backwoods. No,
Wait, why not though?
no, them bitches burn my throat. Them bitches horrible. Horrible. I'm not smoking none of that. Uh-uh.
Nah, I feel that. I
Shit.
feel that. Them
Mm-mm.
shit. But I feel like backwoods even harsher than that though. Like I feel like that shit really like I don't know.
Yeah, shit. It might be, but them bitches hit
They
different. I don't
do.
know.
Nah, it's that little
You
leaf
hear me?
shit. Like okay, that's what's up. So like any
Yeah.
specific strain you fuck with, like indica sativa.
My favorite weed ever. Well, first of all, I like hybrid.
Okay.
More so hybrid and sativa. Indica, I work a lot, so it just be like I don't be trying to smoke the indica shit because it be making me sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to lay down. I barely could look at the damn computer when I'm engineering. I don't fuck with that shit. I hate feeling like that when I'm working. So I be leaning more towards the hybrids and the sativas. My favorite, and I don't even know if this is it's sad because I don't know what kind of weed it is, but it's cereal milk.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's that fire shit right there.
I love
Yeah.
cereal milk, and cereal milk got a smell to it. Like I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like a different type of smell that bit, and then it's hard. I love cereal milk. That's my favorite weed. Like every time I come across that shit or something that's in that family, I
Yeah.
fuck with it. I fuck with it. I love it.
Okay. Yeah, look like that's cookies and cherry pie, like a hybrid between them two. Okay. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You have like a special place you go to? Like normally when you go pick up your weeds, is it like cookies or? I know everybody like designer weed, but not like that homegrown stuff.
I got the niggas in the hood. You feel me? I support black business. But nah, I do hit some dispensaries when they around. Like I done been to cookies and like this sticky. It's a sticky weed recreational place. I didn't if it's in the area, but I support the black business around the area in the studio when it's in the
I
studio.
hear that. I was about to say, don't say too much, cause you might be,
you know.
yeah.
So I kind of want to know like what do you love about like the city in Detroit, and like what's some of the
Man,
most
the
special spots
culture
there?
is just I don't know. I just feel like the culture down here is just something different. Like we got our own flavor to shit. Like when you go out of town, you go see Detroit and go out of town. Niggas know the nigga from Detroit. You go to Miami, Detroit, go to Miami. You feel me? That nigga from Detroit, you know it. What that nigga got on, how he walk, how he carry it. So I feel like a lot of our traditions is. I feel like our shit is just now not being overlooked because all the music shit in the city, but like the shit that we do, our lingo, our music, it's just I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Everybody got Cartiers now.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, everybody got some buffs. Everybody got the buffs. Everybody got the buffs. But they better not getting confused where they got that shit from.
Yeah,
Look, they got that shit from Detroit. Detroit been rocking minks and buffs, been iced up.
yeah. People be saying like Cardi's might have came from Atlanta too. Like I don't know where that came from too. People be saying that.
Um,
Don't shoot the messenger. That's just
we been doing this shit though. Like
yeah,
I understand they didn't have their little way, but we really been doing this shit. Like we been in that water with this shit. Like it's been our whole swag for the longest, even since back in the day. Blade, Icewood, we been rocking yays and shit like that. So I mean, they probably had their own style of glasses, whatever they had down there.
yeah.
But
Like you said,
that's what we known
the
for.
bus specific. I feel
Hmm.
like they might have been on the circle frames or something down there.
Yeah, they might have been on the circle frames or something,
Yeah.
but you feel me? All white buff, you got the whole one. Fuck me. Yes,
It's a
that was
classic. See,
us.
that's the thing, and I think that's what's interesting about Detroit music. Like, I'm not from the city, but I'm just like from the suburbs, like outside. But I've been hearing Detroit music for so long. But there's been so
Mhm.
many classics that we done heard, like you said, all white Buffys, like take money to make money that people ain't even heard
Mhm.
yet. Like,
Man, nah, for real though, these is
you
classics.
know,
That's just kept in our city damn near because people haven't, like you said, people just haven't heard it. They ain't tapped in that deep. Niggas be tapped in, but they don't be tapped in that deep to Detroit culture. So it's a lot of classics that you know they gonna live on too.
oh
Once
yeah,
we get big enough, once Detroit in the pot enough, our hand in there is in there. But once that bitch get deep in that bitch in the industry and the music scene, we gonna have shit gonna be our way.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're gonna have to go
Who you
back.
think is like the most known Detroit artist right now, or like the top? Like if some
Most known, like okay,
yeah.
okay. Now once you get into shit like this, okay, the most known Detroit artist, Eminem.
Yeah, gotta be.
Okay.
The most
Uh
known. Like if I'm, that's why I'm being like be specific with your shit, because when it come to artists and shit like that, especially when niggas that I can get close to,
Yeah,
I gotta be
yeah.
selective with my words and shit like
right.
that.
Yeah, I feel you. Uh I guess not most known, just like some people that are like popping like in the city.
Okay. Well, I feel like under that you got what T Grizzly. I don't know what T Grizzly been doing though. I think he been trying to lay low or do something, but I just seen he dropped some shit what last night or some
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. I gotta check that out. But I guess T Grizzly, what you got, Babyface Ray. That's one of my favorites
Yeah,
actually.
one of mine's right now too, for sure.
Man,
Yeah,
man.
Vezo be
I'm
killing it.
about to say Vezo. He know. Um, Baby Money, of course. You know, Baby Money just got his deal with QC. That's lit. That's really
They're the
lit.
biggest thing
So,
out
That's
right
what's
now.
up.
man, that's super lit. I'm so happy for him.
Uh,
Let me see.
what about Sada Baby and them?
Sada Baby. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Can't forget Sada Baby. Shout out to Sada. He was my first, well, my biggest placement that I got right now. That's out on platform. Shout out to Sada for that. But I feel like that's the biggest names that I probably named. Or Peasy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And you got Flint too. Ain't even talked about Flint, but
right, right,
yeah,
right, right. But
that's a whole different
what
story.
Rio and Mike and shoot, YNJ, Louis Ray.
Yeah, Michigan going up right now.
Nah, definitely. I'm proud of us for real. Like, cause I didn't seen this shit. Just the little 3 years that I've been in this shit, it didn't change in the 3 years. Like when I first started making beats in 2018, like we was just like starting to break the industry, and now we doing what collabs with people, and we doing features with people like
Torn.
bigger names and shit like that. So definitely we on our shit.
For sure. And I feel like I always talk about like I feel like it was around 2017, like when Sada was like really starting to bubble up a little bit. Like I feel
Hell
like that
yeah.
really opened the door. Like of course there was people before him, but like I feel like that's what
Hmm.
opened the door to like
Hell yeah. And then that nigga was dancing with this shit. Sada really was on his shit.
yeah,
He was dancing and shit too. Hell yeah, he got this shit bubbling for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, that shit when he had with Nicki
I feel like
Minaj.
he brought a lot of attention to the city with that shit.
yeah,
Dancing, a dancing ass gangster nigga, sweet as hell on this shit.
yeah,
Got the dancing ass beats too. Yeah,
yeah.
he definitely brought attention.
Yeah, so definitely I'm looking forward to what this shit gonna be in 5, 10, 15, you know, 50 years, you know what I mean? Like
Hell yeah,
so it's definitely gonna be dope. Now,
This the new Motown?
shit, might be.
man. Hell yeah, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Now, so I guess like so you kind of talked about like yeah, you about to do the YouTube or just like some more content and stuff like that. But
I kind of want to get
oh, go
into
ahead.
some just a little bit since we were on the topic of Michigan, Detroit, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
if someone's visiting Detroit. So, where would you tell them to go?
I told him to go get some food.
Coney.
So go get some food. If they want to do Coney, they can do
Why
Coney.
everyone always say Coney? I mean, I get like it's a hot dog and fries,
It's
but like,
no,
but like,
no. You talking about a Coney dog? We talking about Coney Island. We talking about every
the glizzy.
restaurant on the on the city in Detroit. Like Coney got good shit. I always they got some good ass nachos. Like they got some good shit. Like they got shit all the way down from chili cheese fries
Mm-hmm.
to steak dinner. Like what you want.
Steak. Then
Like
you get. I know you ain't getting no damn steak from Coney.
I ain't getting no steak. Nah,
Okay,
nah,
I'm
nah.
about
I
to
ain't getting no
say.
them little thin ass steaks from Coney. But I'm saying though. But
Oh man.
yeah, you can go to Coney or let me get you a little crab boil from somewhere. I
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
know.
them big now.
Yeah, you know how that shit is. They didn't blew
yeah,
that shit up ever since the pandemic. But
it's like Greek Town is where to go. Seem like for food. Like, but what you think?
hell yeah, Greektown, they got a lot of shit down there.
Mm-hmm.
I know like when I go down there, when I go down there, I like Floods and shit like that. That's a bar. So I like to go in there and get the vibes and shit like that.
I ain't never been there. I felt like that was always like the old head spot. Like,
You know what? It can be. I think it's certain days it is the old head spot, but the days that I go in there, like I didn't went there with my family, so it could be a old head spot depending on the day.
okay.
But when you go in there, it be like kind of like a mixed crowd. You see young people at the bar, you see old people at the bar. Like
Mm-hmm.
you got to just catch your day where it's popping and the DJ doing a thing. Like,
They're not playing no
but
damn
Floods,
Boys to
yeah, they
Men.
not playing. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta, yeah, cause I done been there on my birthday and this shit was lit
Oh,
before.
for real?
So
Okay.
yeah,
You a gambler, or
I
you tried
am.
at it?
I am getting into the FanDuel. They're sucking me in. Not gonna lie, FanDuel is sucking me in,
Basketball, football,
and
like baseball.
yes, all that shit, man. I be trying to bet on all that shit.
Yeah.
Anything my friends shoot to play here, this little parlay, yup, put it
That's
in
where the
there.
money at in the parlay.
Yes, I swear. And then people be giving me a little sauce for the parlays now.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the casino and gamble too though. I like blackjack. I love 21.
Right. My
I
job.
fuck that shit up. I love 21. But that's pretty much it. I been into the FanDuel shit. I need to make me about. I need 10 bands off FanDuel. I damn near quit. And I won't FanDuel no more.
You say you're gonna quit, but once you see that 10 bands, you can make that 20.
Right.
You know?
Look, that's gonna be I'm gonna have an addiction. I'm gonna have to call that nurse.
For real. Yeah, for real. No, I guess, yeah, man. I definitely appreciate you for coming through, Dime, on the beat, man. So I guess what can people expect from you? Like I said, you about to be doing the content, but like, what else could people expect 2022 or 2023 from Dime on the beat?
Man, I got a lot of shit in the works, a lot of songs with a lot of artists. I got a big industry placement coming out. I got a couple known artist placements that I got on. You feel me? Just waiting to come out. Definitely putting some shit in the works. More pop records for me and my guy No Kissing. Shout out to him. Y'all should check him out too. Pop artist from the city.
Most stuff.
Definitely expanding that way, getting into my bag and other genres. And I'm looking to do music. I'm trying to get in movies and shit like that. I'm trying to, have my beats in movies and commercials. I got some shit with a podcast. I'm starting to do like beats for podcasts, intros and shit like that. Like I'm doing TikTok mashups. I'm doing everything. I'm moving my name around this bitch however I can. So
Definitely.
What role would you play in with the acting? What type of role you want?
no, I'm talking about my music.
Oh, okay, got you. So doing the music for it.
Yeah, like having my beats in the background, maybe for like a little action scene, a little Ricky. Have my music playing in the background,
Okay, that's what's up. Sound like Dime on the beat trying to be everywhere.
No,
That's what's
facts.
up.
Especially, yeah, I'm trying to move through. I'm trying to be next to Missy Elliott, if not bigger than her, but I'm definitely trying to get out there.
Okay, that's
For
what's
sure.
up. Yeah, you on the way. So, like I said, definitely appreciate you for coming through. About to go ahead and get up out of here. This has been the Friends Podcast. Thank you for
The
listening.
Friends Podcast. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, check us
Of
out.
course, thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Don't be a stranger. Definitely come back through and promote everything you need to do.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Thanks for listening. Peace out.
Let's get it.